Hello and welcome to this video. Today I am going to be showing you how to create a mini email agent in Make.com. This is designed specifically in this scenario case study to handle event-related inquiries, but this setup can also be used for many different other situations or case studies. Okay, this example I want to show you how it can be used for an event. Okay, but you can take this, you can customize it yourself. The blueprint is in the description below, so just click the blueprint and apply this, download this, import this into your Make.com scenario, and you can use this completely and entirely for free. I've designed this for you to make your business better, to make your workflow easier and more flexible, increasing more headspace in your daily life, reducing workload. So, before I get into this mini email agent, I just want to quickly give you a summary of who I am. I am a certified advanced Make.com specialist, certified by Make.com. This is actually a very simple scenario that didn't take me much time to create, maybe like 1 hour. I created this within an hour. If you would like to see something more complex and more in depth, and to really see what Make.com is truly capable of, click the link below into my portfolio and you can view a 30-minute video of an AI engine that I created for a company. And this is the whole AI engine here. It works together all in one unison, all as one logic, as a modular system. So take a look at this if you're interested in the true capabilities of Make.com. But now let's get into this simple mini email agent. Okay, so this automation monitors incoming Gmail messages. Okay, this also is a data store. I use knowledge bases in Google Sheets as a reference for the mini agent that it can refer to at any time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to demonstrate this for you before I get into all the technical stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to run it for you. Now it's waiting for an email to be received. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send an email. Okay, so to Rakito, this is the email that's connected to. I'm using two different emails, so this is just, let's just say, some random person. Subject, event. What time does the AI event start? And who are the guest speakers? Okay, I can't spell the correctly, as you can see. So this is just a quick question from Rome. Okay. Now I'm going to send it to Rakito. And as you can see, just give it a few moments. Now, it's received the email. Okay, it's processing, and I should get a reply as this finalizes. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I've gotten the email just now. Here is the email from Rakito. Rakito is my test email. This is where I run all my tests on, by the way. So you can email this as just a test account. So hello, thank you for reaching out to us. I'm happy to provide you the details of the upcoming event. Okay, and here are the speakers. So it's replied, and it's answered the questions that I've asked it, and it's replied to me. Okay, so as you can see, it works. Okay, it works perfectly, and it runs perfectly. Okay, so let me now go into the details of how to set this up. Now, this is the Gmail module. This listens to new incoming messages. This requires setting up via the Gmail API key and authenticating the Make.com connections. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail how to do that, but just go to the Google Cloud Console, the Cloud Console. I'm just going to give you a quick summary, and then look for the Gmail API. You just search in here and activate it. Okay, that's all you got to do. Activate it, and then go to Data Access in the API. Okay, and just authorize the Gmail scopes. Okay, as you can see here, manage drafts and send emails. Okay, view your emails. So you just activate these ones. I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube that go into more detail, but here's just a quick summary. Once you've done that, then you can connect to this Gmail module. Okay? Wonderful. Now we are connected. Now this is an iterator and this is an array aggregator. Okay. This processes email data line by line and supports batch handling of multiple records. This enables advanced structuring for complex scenarios. Okay, so just download the blueprint and this will all be in there. I don't need to go into all the details. Okay, so just as you can see, it's a bit technical, and then we set the variable to this. Okay, so sometimes it comes as a bundle and then sometimes it comes as an array. Okay, so all this does is it takes the bundle, okay, which is coming from Gmail, and then it separates it into an array, and then it aggregates certain metadatas, and then we are choosing the last, most recent metadata in the array. Okay, that's the basic explanation. I'm not going to go into too much detail. As I said, just download the blueprint and just start using it. Okay. Next, we have the text parser, and all this does, this is a little code that just extracts the sender's email from a bunch of code, which is this. This is quite long actually. Let me actually show you. Okay, here are all the, this is a big bundle. Okay, this is a big bundle right here. Let me see. So in here, in the raw bit of data here, contains the sender's email. This is the sender's email. This is the email that I used to send the question. Okay, and all that does is it extracts it. Okay, from here. Okay, that's what that little code does. Now, here we have a Google Sheets. Okay, now let me explain this. Okay, so this is the Google Sheets. This is the guest list. This can be used for any sort of circumstance by customizing this basic blueprint. So as I said, for instance, this is just an event case study. So here we have the emails of all the attendees so far that have signed up to the event. Okay, I will show you why this is necessary. So this is the knowledge base that the agent uses. Okay, the mini agent. I wouldn't call it a agent, that's why it's a mini agent. So this is the knowledge base of the event info. All this is fake. It's not a real event, by the way, so don't actually think that this is a real event, and please do not go to this event. This is just a test. So here we have the field and value. The AI reads all this. It refers to this. Okay. So here you can see it starts at 10 a.m. and the guest speakers are Jane Smith, Alex Johnson, and Priya Patel. Okay. What did it tell me? It told me who the speakers were, and it told me the time of the event, which is the question that I asked. Okay. Now, okay, let's go back. So to connect it to this, all I had to do was connect it to my drive, connect it to my Google Drive, Google Sheets account, and search by path. Where is it in my drive? And then you look at the spreadsheet, find the spreadsheet, the sheet name, the range, okay, and you state the row that has the headers if it does contain headers. Simple, easy, okay, there we go. And then what we have to do next is we have to use a text aggregator to format this in such a way where the AI understands, okay. This is all live, by the way, so if this gets updated, the AI will reread it in a live updated logic setting. Okay, so you can update this and you won't need to reset the scenario, it just reads it automatically. Okay, so what I mean is it comes like this, as loads of bundles, and the text aggregator puts it in one bit of text like this. Okay, and that's what that does there. Next, we ask the AI a question. Okay, and I've used an assistant for this, so I will show you the prompt. Okay, and you can just copy that. Okay, so user input is the email content, the sender's email, and the guest list. And now let me just show you the prompt that I have used. Okay, the system instructions, should I say. So you just go in to use this, you just go to OpenAI and go to the dashboard over here, and you give a name to your assistant. Assistants are a bit more sophisticated than just prompting because they remember past outputs and completions, and it builds up a memory. Okay, so whereas when you're just using the prompt module, it does not do that. So this is what I used. All you can do is you can just copy and paste this into ChatGPT and ask for a text format, and it will give it to you. Okay, so this is the simple prompt. You are an email classification assistant. Okay, so all this does is it determines if the email is talking about the upcoming AI event. If it is, it will say yes. If the email is not asking about the upcoming AI event, or you're uncertain, just say no. Okay, so that's all this does. It outputs either a yes or a no. What did this output? It outputted yes, because that's what it was talking about. Okay. Now, this is a little filter here. This is very important. Okay, it's very small, and sometimes people don't know how to make filters. So just click here, set up a filter, and you set the condition, and we're ready to go. Let me show you what I've set up here. Now, the condition is it will go through and it will continue the scenario and create the email if this result is yes. So if it's talking about the AI event, it will send the email. If it's not talking about the AI event, the email will not be sent. Okay? Or the other condition is that the email is being sent from is on the guest list, then it will go through and send the email because we already know that that person is attending the AI event. So we will answer the question because most likely it's going to be talking about that. Okay. You can change this to and or, so you can customize this yourself. I've just put or. So as you can see, the text here is these are the emails on the guest list. So, and this here is the email of the sender. Okay, so it's not on the guest list, but if I was to put it on, it would go through. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Now, it's gone through. It's either on the guest list, the email, or it's talking about the event. So we're going to respond to the email now. Otherwise, it wouldn't respond at all, because we want this to only respond to queries about the AI upcoming event. Now, then it accesses this database, which is the event info. Okay, this is the event info sheet. So then it accesses this data store. It aggregates it here, just like we did with the other one, as you can see. So it comes in a bundle, and then this is the information about the event. Okay, then it goes to another assistant, and this actually creates the email. Okay, so this is the sender's email, and this is the event information. Okay, so this is the user input, and this here is a normal prompt, and this just creates the subject for the email. Okay, based on the email itself, and I will show you how that comes into play. Okay, let's go back to assistants. Let's just click on this one. Okay, so here we have the email event response. Okay, so you can just copy this and paste it into your assistant. Okay, obviously you don't want it to be saying Rakito AI. Okay, you want it to be saying your own name or company. System instructions. You are an email assistant for Keto AI. So its task is to read incoming emails and and then it responds. Okay, these are the two inputs as we already saw. Okay, so pretty simple. Just paste that into your assistant. Now, then the last stage is to actually send an email. So we use this module here, reply to an email. Okay, so this is the email address we mapped out here before. Okay, this is the thread ID that we took from the first module and we mapped it out. Okay, let me just go back to that to show you. So we mapped all this out here. This is what these aggregators do. Okay, next, the subject. This is what this module here is for. Next, we have the actual response. Okay, and that's it. We don't want any attachments. Here we go. Done. Let's run it. Okay, so let's just test this out again one more time before we end the video. Let's now just add my email here, okay, to the list, and we'll see what it does. Okay, so T. You can email me if you like. I have many emails, so it doesn't really concern me. So I've added my email here, so now the mini agent should pick it up. Okay. Now let's just send an email. Okay. Hi. What are the prices to your event? It just takes a few seconds for it to come through. Okay. See, it has come through already. Let's have a look. As you can see, my email is on the list now, so I am an attendee. Okay. So it's recognized it and it's gone through. It's recognized that my email was on the list. And now I should have a message. Okay, thank you for reaching out to us. Okay, and here it's just told us the tickets. Okay, there we are. There we go. Okay, so I hope you like that. Please use the blueprint and adapt this, customize it to your specific needs. Okay, this reduces manual work for event teams by automating guest communication. This ensures consistent, accurate, and professional responses also. This also improves attendee experience with real-time relevant information. This enables even small teams to handle large volumes of inquiries effortlessly. Okay, this also can be easily adapted to conferences, webinars, corporate events, or even private functions. Okay, so my tips are just, engineer the prompts in ChatGPT in these modules here. Okay, to maintain a brand consistent voice when you customize it, and yeah, like you're all ready and set. So use this. I'm just giving this away to you entirely for free. This can even be sold for money if you want to sell this, but I'm just going to give it to you for free. Also, make sure to subscribe and check out my portfolio in the link below. Thank you for watching and have a brilliant time using this.